All right, streaming. It's been a minute. I'll admit, it's been a minute. We're gonna have to configure logic. But luckily, while people show up, it would be fine. Why is logic showing up over there? No. There we are. Need to see my fucking chat, boy. Bloody hell. Oh, why is it doing that? Alright, well, I'll just open Twitch on Chrome. That's not the one. There we are. There we are. That's working now. Oh yeah. Alright. Logic settings. Aggregate device, I think. Not input. Input is that. There we are. And now I open up logic. Grab something. You might be able to tell what the stream is about now. Because, I mean, I did it. I bought the thing. I bought the Omnisphere. Alright, that can't be right because I can't hear anything. Is it that one? Really, I should have done this before streaming. But fuck that. Right. You can hear that, I'm pretty sure, but I can't. Which isn't good. Multi-output device, I think that's the right one. Yeah, there we go. Right. That should be good now. Wait for people to show up. Might have to wait a while. Yeah, so I've bought Omnisphere. It was a slight investment. If you know how much Omnisphere costs, you know how much Omnisphere costs. It came in a box. And I'm sure during the stream I'm going to be talking about the box a lot. It's going to be on my shelf. Actually, I may keep it on top of one of my studio monitors or some shit. I'll just keep it like that. Yeah, that might be a good idea. How much did I spend on that hunk of shit? Oh, this Omnisphere, 200 quid, I think. It's good though. It's good. It's good stuff. I don't know if you ever used Omnisphere. bought an ounce with it. I'm sure you could have, mate. I'm sure you could have. Oh, it's Ronnie. It's Ronnie. I figured out who it is. It's Ronnie. Ah. Ronnie, man. Come on now. It's a plugin. I mean, it's not. This isn't the plugin. This is. You're going to be hearing a lot of my awful keyboard playing tonight. But less about that. So, obviously, this is not a good representation of what Omnisphere actually is. That sound. So, let's grab something like this. So that's just a slight piece of what Omnisphere can do. Omnisphere is rather in depth. It's very rather in depth. See, you get it now. It's cool. It's cool. And then you know you go to the next patch and you're like, oh, what's this? It's sick. It's sick as fuck. And that's what I'm going to try and convince all of you. Is that Omnisphere is fucking sick. Right? We break this one down. Right, there's a bit of that. I don't know what the fuck this thing's doing. But it's going nutty. I can turn... It is ridiculously in depth. It is insane shit. And I don't know, man. So what I'm going to be doing is, Omnisphere has a shuffle button. And I'm just going to go through a bunch of sounds. You know what I mean? If I end up making a track out of this stuff, I will. But that's not. Ah, it's like a. I may pull in some nicer playing MIDI depending on what I'm playing, but you know. There's a second reason why I'm streaming as well, is because over the next, I'm streaming for ages. Over the next like 2 weeks, right? I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then the week after, I'm going to be streaming Monday to Sunday. Because I'm mixing an EP made by Finn Wallace. He's not got any music out yet, so this is a rather an important one. You'll be able to listen to it all as I'm mixing it. I'll walk you through my process and all that. It's for college evidence or something, but I'm just going to enjoy being able to do it. But basically, it's going to be just this extremely in-depth watch me go from completely unmixed track. I've got the tracks now. That's why I didn't stream today. If I had the tracks, I would have streamed mixing today. But yeah, you're just going to watch me mix the tracks and mix you know, everything. If that sounds interesting to you, you're going to enjoy the next few weeks, sorry. Because, my God, I'm gonna be going nutty. Because, I mean, shit. This shit going nutty, bro. But tonight, because I've had a day of working with the artist, working with Finn, to get it all working, to get all the stuff, to, you know, get this, get that, blah, 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 I've decided to just mess about with Omnisphere. It came in the post today. I bought it on Friday. And oh my fucking God. Like, it does so much stuff. So what you're going to see me do a lot in this is, if I find a patch that like this one, I can give it an out of 5-star rating. Looking good, Dinky. Oh, that's fucking Kaelin. It's Kaelin from Private Party. God damn. We got a celebrity in our midst. Actually, Ronnie's in Private Party as well, isn't he? Shit. Forgot about that. I'm just going to close my blind because I've just seen what it looks like. And it's... Well, I live in heaven at the moment. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Look at that. I'm also in Private Party, you can. I know. I said. I fucking forgot, bruv. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just putting the lights on, so it doesn't look like I'm sitting in the dark. There we are. I need some like LED lights or something to look like a proper streamer, not just like background. I need a couple nano leaves if I want to be a real cunt. I mean streamer. Right. I don't like that one as much, but that's just one thing. So, to explain what Omnisphere actually is, it's basically a synth and a sampler and a granular engine, and you can mix all of that in, and you can have like 160 oscillators per note. Like ridiculous levels of like synthesis possibilities. A lot of people just know it as like a preset browser though, which it's pretty good at. I can't lie. But like pretty much any control is modulatable, if I remember correctly, or any like if it's one of these, I don't think you can modulate it, but you can modulate pretty much any of these. So you can modulate with NFO. It's got this weird thing called the orb, which is pretty cool. But it's just... See what I mean? It doesn't just do big ambient pads, doesn't just do that, it does... It's kind of good. Although I could just be biased. And saying that because I bought one. Obviously, Caleb's gonna sit there going, "That's not a fucking indie card, bro." I know. What are you gonna do about it? keyboard playing is dog shit. But luckily, that's a good transition to. The arpeggiator can help me. No need for music theory. I have the arpeggiator. But the Omnisphere arpeggiator is something special. I've got to admit. So one, it's got presets. Just an arpeggiator having presets, going from Pigments, which doesn't have presets for its sequencer. I love that. It's great, but it's just got interesting shit. Like, it's not polyphonic. I just realized it's not polyphonic. Okay. We can use this, grab something like a bass line. You know, basically just dubstep at that point. But what I'm really after with this is just like cool sounds. Not necessarily any genre in particular, although I can just filter genre if I want. Indie! It's got an indie category. That's Private Party. Let's have a listen, see if this. Not quite. Yeah, not quite. A Private Party. Hey Google, stop. Apparently I had a reminder. I haven't sent one. It might have been just a stream. But I managed to stream. Oh, yeah, something else, by the way, something to do with the stream is from now on, because the VODs on Twitch, I didn't realize the VODs on Twitch disappear after a while. And I don't want that stuff to disappear. I quite like being able to rewatch my stuff and have other people watch my shit. You're going to be able to find it after this stream is done. It'll show up on YouTube. It'll be this, same name, channel, whatever. Same exact shit, Debbie Jones mixing. All the VODs will then go onto there. Just making it easier. And you can watch all the VODs, 20 years away if YouTube's still up. Or if you still care. I think I may make a track just because it's like, I don't think you just want to hear me going all night there. So I may make a track. This doesn't sound very indie to me, to be honest. You know what I mean? That could just be me though. That doesn't sound very fucking pop to me either. Fucking banging. I like that one. What I do like is some of these guitars. So you've got this, where is it? Fingerstyle acoustic harmonics. It's lovely. Right, I'll get like a nice arp going so you don't just hear me going. Boo, 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 boo. That's just pleasant. It's just nice. I'll try a couple different ones. Okay. There was a bit of a weird noise going on there for a second. I'm not sure if you could hear that, but I could hear something. The fuck is that? Gamer Sting, I guess. That's what it sounds like. Let's have a listen. Let me just play like a C major 7 with a bass note. There you go. That's a prog song right there. It's Max. Fuck's sake, I'm just attracting private party members at this point. This is ridiculous. At least Max is my mod. You know what I mean? That counts. That counts for something. I just realized Ronnie has Prime Gaming. What a fucking neek. What a neek, bruv. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? It's just this thing has 14,000 sounds in it. I'm just gonna point out, right? It has 14,000 sounds. What does that do? Does it just mark stuff? Nice big fucking sound. That is lovely. Oh, you want to hear beefy? You want to hear beefy, boy? I'll give you some beef. Where is it? Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't mark it. Shit. Alright. Sub 37. It's one of these. I'm. Oh, this is. I do like this sound. The Blade Runner from the Sub 37 just. See, if I was a better keyboard player, you would just get to sit here and enjoy nice keyboards. But I'm not, so you're going to hear shite. And you're going to hear lots of it. Bass line. Let's fucking go. That's shite. Okay, I do quite like that one. That one's pretty good. So one of the really cool things about Omnisphere, right, is it's got this thing called hardware integration or some shit like that. But basically, it gave it the ability to work with real analog synths. So stuff like, let me pull up a Chrome tab. The Sub 37, the sound that you were just hearing now, basically comes from one of these. This is a Moog Sub 37, right? And, you know, these are sick. I'm just going to find out these are fucking nice synths. But they're like 1.5 grand or some shit like that. They are pretty ridiculously priced. But what hardware integration lets you do is, you know, when you turn the cutoff knob, which is this big one here, right? It'll mean that the cutoff in Omnisphere goes down, all that kind of shit. But the way they got that to work is all the sounds are being generated by Omnisphere. They're not coming out of the synth. So you can play your synth plugged into Omnisphere without having the audio cables plugged in, just a USB to, you know, do all the MIDI stuff. But because of that, they've had to build a hardware library of sounds. And inside this hardware library are sounds from fuck tons of synths. When I say fuck tons, I mean fuck tons, dude. Like, there are a lot. So, like, there's the Rev 2. The Rev 2 being a personal favorite of mine. I love the Rev 2. Oh. Like, I'm not listening to this through fucking studio monitors, right? I'm not getting a massive soundscape. I'm just using my admittedly very nice Hi-Fi Man Sandaras. These bad boys, they're open back. Playing a magnetic, so they're really bassy and all that. Highly recommended if you're going to get yourself a pair of nice headphones. I'm going to be mixing all of Finn's album on these, right? But still, even in just a set of headphones, this sounds fucking insane. Obviously, depending on what you're listening to this stream through, if you're just listening to it, you know, through your fucking phone speakers, it may not sound as good. But you got to take that, you take that into consideration when you're listening to what I do. I'll mention that about the mixing as well, right? If you start critiquing my mix through your phone speakers, I'll kill you. Even though that's probably a good way of telling if the mix is good. But you're listening to it through Twitch, right? So it may sound a bit different. I hope. Boards of Burbank, so like a boards of something. Boards of Canada or some shit like that. Okay, that was really nice. It's getting a 5 stars. But you see why it would get the reputation of being a patch synth, right? You know, you're not going to look at this much. It looks pretty weird. It looks pretty out of date. Like, you compare it to something like... Let me grab Pigments, right? In terms of the look, Pigments looks way more fucking modern, dog. Like that. That looks fucking good. But the sounds just aren't as good. Like... Let me get like something that I know is good. Or it's that kind of sound. And I'm not going to stop using Pigments, right? The thing that Pigments does that Omnisphere can't do is these random generators. So it does like generative patches, that kind of thing. I'm going to keep using Pigments for that. I'm actually going to spec like my knowledge of Pigments directly into that. And I've built some fucking banging like Pigments patches that are just like, I'm holding down one note. Okay? I'm holding down one note. All of the random generation stuff that's happening through Pigments. Omnisphere can't do that. That's why I'm going to still use Pigments. And Pigments is slapping. I still like Pigments. And I know Pigments. So, if there's a sound I know Pigments has, and I need it quick, I'll probably just grab it from Pigments. And it's just nicer to work with so far. But Omnisphere for analog sounds like that, for the ballsiness you get from Omnisphere. Like there's a certain thing to be said about like analog tone, right? Because you hear purists going on about it where it's like, don't let any soft synths near my record. It'll ruin the sound. Those oscillators aren't warm. Who gives a fuck? People listening probably aren't going to give a fuck. But, you know, an analog synth is lovely. I'm not saying that analog's bad when I say that. Like recently I had a chance to play about with a Rev 2 for a day. And oh my god, it's amazing, right? But it's like the debate between a tube amp and a solid state amp, or like an Axe-Fx or some shit like that, right? Calum and I have had this discussion before. He's a big fan of solid state modeling like that. And at the time I was arguing, no, you gotta have a tube amp, it's gotta be, you gotta have that warmth, you gotta have the this, the that. But think of all the downsides of a tube amp or an analog synth. Really heavy, really expensive. They change sound depending on how hot it is in the room, how like humid it is, all that shit, right? Whereas Omnisphere will sound the exact fucking same if I'm in South Africa, Japan, or Wales. Right? It'll sound the same. And there is something to be said about that. because this is just a piece of software. It did come in a box, right? It did come in a box. I'm gonna keep reiterating this throughout the stream. It came in a box. But that's because it's cool. And I'll stick to that. I'll show you what's in the box. The Omnisphere. I ripped this. Look, there was like a plastic security seal or something, and it just kept going. And it ripped into the thing. I'm really pissed off about it. That's the thing with all my license information. I'm going to put that back there so you can't see that. Right, this is what Omnisphere came on. Right, they need to make it easier to get these darn things out. Came on this. This is a USB drive. Look. That's fucking cool. Like, I can't lie. That's cool as shit. You know, pop this in my fucking wallet. Show this to the waiter at the end of the night. Don't worry, I got Omnisphere. Got Omnisphere, don't need to pay. Get thrown out of a restaurant. It also came with these. Just nice little pin-ups of what Spectrasonics make. Spectrasonics being the company that makes Omnisphere. May get these framed at some point. These are cool as shit. Actually, no, why would I get them framed? It's just a product from a company, although they are cool. I'll think about it. And also some extra marketing guff about how I want the sonic extensions, which are like extra banks of sounds for Omnisphere, as if I haven't spent enough and Omnisphere hasn't got enough sounds. But I mean, I'm probably going to end up buying some, because what else am I supposed to spend my money on? An ounce, like Ronnie said? I don't smoke. See? So I can waste my money more efficiently. But it's not a waste because it came in a cool box. But it'll sit on my shelf. There we are. Banging. There'll be a keyscape on it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I haven't put the licensing bullshit back in. Yeah. What are you trying to say? What do you mean, what am I trying to say? What, about wasting my money on stuff? It came in a box. Did your ounce come in a box? No, it came in a little plastic bag someone bought from Home Bargains. Your weed doesn't make that fucking sound? Nah, just don't smoke. Not for me. If you do, it's chill. Just... I don't. What else can... The fuck? See, this is the other point. Depends how high you are. That's a good point. If it's that ridiculous shit, possibly. Why? Oh god. There's an arpeggiator preset called Funko Pops. What? Why is it? Doesn't sound like a Funko Pop to me. Okay, I guess. That's pretty close. Come back here. Oh yeah. Ah, this is a very cool thing you can do with Omnisphere. You can just grab arpeggiator in this lock section, right? And then you can go to any other preset and the arpeggiator will stay the same, or any other thing you can lock here, right? So I can grab something like, let's just grab something simple, like a synth short, so we can figure out what Funko Pops the fucking preset is playing. Juno. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I actually quite like that. Shit! Nah, man. Oh, that's a 303 sound. Do they have 303 sounds? They don't. Oh wait, hang on. Oh my god. I thought they didn't have any. They have like 20. That's not 303. That's pretty good. Oh, that's just a noise escape. What the fuck is that description? This is probably what Wally would make if you gave him a bass length synthesizer. Play chords and octaves for interesting variations. What? What is that description? Who made this? Who fucking made this? Eric Pacing. That's Spectrasonics Eric. That's the man in all the adverts. I fucking knew it. Eric did it. Right. Back to 303. I want to hear what the Wally shit sounds like, dog. Okay, that sounds cool, but I still do not understand why he's talking about Wally. But I mean, shit, you make 14,000 sounds, you get a bit bored after a while, don't you? One of the very cool things about Omnisphere, right, that I haven't mentioned yet, is you see these little things up the top, right? These little boys here. There's something called a mult, or multi, in Omnisphere, which is where you can have 8 presets running at the same time. 8. Yes, 8. Meaning, right, pretty much, I'm not sure how to say it really. You just like, you're good. You're good. Because you can layer 8 presets on top of each other. Oh yeah, it also has an effects section. Forgot to mention that. Alright, so I'll show you some multis, shall I? There are drum grooves. They do drum grooves. So we'll just... I'm holding one note down, again, just to see. That's fucking slapping, dog. That's genuinely sick. It might be clipping the signal a bit, but if it is, tell me, please. Come on, that's fucking cool. Crushing minimalism. Cool as fuck. Oh, it's just latching, okay. Oh, mate, that's sick. Oh, man. Okay, that's sick again. Yeah, so after that little delve into this shit. That's cool. That's cool as fuck. You can basically do like on it's fucking the shit Casio keyboards or Rev 2s. No relation, obvious. You get a fucking button you press and then it splits two patches across the key, so you can have a bass and whatever the fuck sound at the same time. You can do that with Omnisphere, and it's nutty. It's fucking nutty. I gotta be honest here. That shit's nutty as fuck. I got rather Welsh. That fuck's sake. Right. Let's give making a patch a shot, huh? I haven't made a patch yet. So why not make a patch? Make my first Omnisphere patch for the world to see. This is going to go very poorly. Okay, so this is the... Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So these are the waveform versions. So I've got... This is my like synth section, right? So I can pull up a Prophet 12 square. That sounds pretty normal. It's got a low pass on it. There's no rhythm after. I want the LPF Juicy 24 dB. Because there's rather like legendary things said about this Juicy filter. Is that it's rather fucking good. So let's get rid of that for a second. So let's up that attack. You can instantly see where I'm going with this. We're making a pad. It's Omnisphere. We're making a pad. So I can pull up the unison. Alright. Pull out that detune a bit. Add more analog, some drift, maybe some depth. Or not! Or not! Okay, maybe that was the drift. That was not the drift. It's the analog. There we are. I fixed it now, fuck. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I don't know what the fuck this is. Harmonia. Chords? Oh, so it's a... Oh, God. Okay, so there's just like a... There's a harmonizer in there. I can... I can granularize the synth. Okay, that's sick. That is actually fucking sick. Okay, there's a ring mod. But I'm gonna go back to unison. Oh yeah, that's fucking sick. Oh yeah, Caleb, I remember you were looking at a Juno 106 thing ages ago. I'm not sure if you're still interested in them, but this has them. This has tons of Juno sounds, Juno oscillators, Juno effects, the Juno chorus. I know you like the chorus. It's got them. It's also got a few other effects. You get your chorus, your analog chorus. Fucking banging. Fucking banging. I'm telling you. Okay, so we've got the Prophet 12 square. I like that. I like that a lot. I can change that. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to get one LFO. I'm going to modulate, fine tune. So I'm just going to make that rather smaller. This. That's lovely. That is actually lovely. I'm turning that ring mod off. That's actually fucking sick. I'm gonna get slightly less because it's like, and then up that frequency. That's the ring mod. Christ. Yeah, that's lovely. Up that release. Turn that filter back on. I'm going to change this waveform. I think I'm going to get rid of the unison and go for something like triangle shape. Because I'm a big triangle fan. Oh, that's fucking sick. So I can't get over just being like... Because one of the things that you have to deal... Might just have to go to broke. Dog, I'm fucking broke right now. I can't lie to you. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, I'm being dead ass here. I'll just make the camera focus a bit more on my face. There we are. It's fucking worth it, dog. It's worth it. So we get like triangle plus sine shapes, right? Oh, damn. You know, I really like the sub 37. Ah, shit. I wish my stuff would sound like the sub 37. Sub 37 triangle. Fucking lovely. Bye. Simple. The simple. Oh god. Oh god, what have I done? Okay, well there's a simple button. Okay. What is this? I don't know, man. That's too much Omnisphere for me. I'm gonna stay away from that button yet. And this is just number one, remember? This is just number one. If I go back into my effects, on A, I'm gonna put a reverb. Actually, a delay first. Radio delay. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's sick. That's sick. It's got a proverb. Easy verb, wasn't it? I like it easy. Mix. Hey. I like that everything tells you what it is when you're over it. want to pull that mix up a little bit. Post, of course, post. That's sick. That is sick. Ah, fuck's sake. This is genuinely awesome. I love this thing. So this is just one, right? Got that nice beating sound. Let's go over to B. Turn B on. So for B, I'm going to go for a sample. And this thing has a few samples. Right? It's got a few. Big boomers. Would you like some big boomers? Ah, fuck's sake. I would not recommend this to be like your first synth, right? I really wouldn't say this should be like, if you want to buy like a synth, get Pigments first. Get Pigments first. Don't get Omnisphere unless you are damn sure. Because one of my things with Omnisphere is it does seem like a bit of a hole you can fall down in, like insofar as the presets, because the presets are so good that you're not really going to want to make your own sounds because you're going to get shown up by the presets, right? And that's what I like about Pigments, is that Pigments has good presets. It doesn't have fucking insane presets like Omnisphere does. So, Pigments, you're like, oh dude, this sounds sick. But if I just made it slightly better, if I improved it a little bit, it would be banging. And that's why Pigments is good, see? Is that Pigments helps you learn. Pigments is like a learning synth because it's all laid out so well as well. So when you get to something like Omnisphere, you're like, oh shit, it's got an envelope for the filter, it's got this, it's got LFOs, oh, it's got coarse tuning, it's got this, it's got that, blah, 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 right? But you know what all of that is. You're not just sort of going, the fuck is all of this? And then just go to the preset menu and live in there. You can, and I'm gonna for a while. But like, there's just something about it, man. Jesus Christ, this is Eric's stuff. Eric is the, Eric is the, he's the man when it comes to this stuff. And just listen to this. I remember this one. This one's banging. So you just hold long notes. It's chill. It's lovely. No need for your Aphex Twins, for your Boards of Canada, for your modular people. I don't know any modular people off by heart. I've got an F major 7 chord and Purity of Orbit 1. I don't need anything else. You sidechain a kick to that. Easy. Simple like. You get number 2. That's fucking sick. Whoa! What the fuck is this? Let's have a look at Juno sounds, because I mentioned them earlier, and now I'm interested as well. So Juno 106. So there's the Juno 06 and the Juno. I think the Juno is, if I remember correctly, the Juno one is the Roland. Oh, what the fuck is it? It's the little boutiques they do. So it's like a little software. It's like digital. It's about this big, couple £100. And you know, people don't like them, whatever. But obviously, it's Omnisphere doing it, so probably sounds a little better. But the Juno 06, the Juno 106. Oh my god! We've just abandoned making the preset, by the way. I need to learn how to do this before doing this live. I'm scared of doing it live. What the fuck? I can click on this shit. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, that's lovely. And I don't think this is like meant to replace an analog synth. Omnisphere isn't really meant to do that, but it's got this like thing about it that makes it more analog than you would tend to find. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I've had this for like 3 hours. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm really talking about, but I sort of know what I'm on about, and that's good enough. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a streamer. I'm not trying to sell you this shit. They're not paying me to sell you this. If it's crap, I'll tell you it's crap. It's not, but I just thought you'd like to know. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's. Could you imagine like an 80s track, right, with that bass? With just some nice like. Oh, sick. With like the big pumping drums, like. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck. That's the Juno sound right there. That's what you're after, Caleb. Is that sound. Maybe with some like less, you know, some filters. Alright, let me do a thing. MIDI CC learn, and then CC learn that to this. So now I've got a knob on my MIDI controller that's tied to the cutoff, so I can go. For fuck's sake, it automatically tries to put it like it moves this to be my panning. Not what I want it to do. That's real nice. And look, it's got fucking tons of shit. I'm pointing at the screen. Leo's lecture, be like, fuck you, Finn. Fuck you. The artist, everyone. I'm mixing his album. I'm mixing his album, and he wants to get cheeky with me like that. You better watch out, boy. Moving on's gonna turn into some dog shit. Yeah, Omnisphere. Hey Finn, listen to this. Bit Omnisphere like. But then we go into something like this, because I know you like guitar harmonics. You like guitar harmonics. So I figured, why not get that? Grab the ARP. Grab something strummy. There's a arpeggiator preset called Funko Pops. We'll grab that one. It's Tim Henson. Obviously, he's doing fucking as well. If I just play that for you. Ah, you get to cry at my keyboard playing now. Fifths. Granular tremolo guitar. I don't know, I'm just running through fucking presets. I can't imagine this is that much fun for you unless you're like genuine massive into synth sounds played by someone who can't play keys. But you know. Oof. Oh, there we go. I can make a shit trap beat now with a little music box sound. I can sound like MGK up in here. Shit part. Mostly. That's fucking. That is actually sick. Fuck. Okay, so let's try this capture thing, right? We grab that, we pull this here. Import tempo information, yeah, whatever. There we go. I can just pull the MIDI out of the arpeggiator and apply it to anything else or change stuff. And all of the slides, all the everything fit in there. That's fucking sick. That is fucking sick. I'm telling you what. I reckon I'm only going to stream for a couple more, like 10 minutes or some shit. It's been about an hour. I'm going to be streaming for fucking ages over the weeks. Over the next 2 weeks, you're going to get sick of me if you aren't already. But at least then I'll be doing what I'm good at, right? I'll be doing some mixing. Tell you what, I'll show you some mixing. Now ignore the name of the song of the track, right? It's called Ass and Guys because there's a line in it where the guy talks about ass and thighs. I thought it would be funny. Don't save. There's Finn off. Right. This is from the Cambridge Audio Library. If I make any money off of this stream, which I probably won't, you know, this is I'll, you know, all rights to you, blah, 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 blah. For this stream, I'm technically not supposed to do this. But I need to show people stuff. And I don't want to show them the Finn stuff yet, because it's not tomorrow. I'm going to start tomorrow with the Finn stuff, and you'll slowly get it revealed to you over the weeks. I can't just be showing you the entire EP in a sitting. That would be ridiculous. Yeah. Have a listen to this. I mixed it, and I'll walk you through it afterwards.
What's that? Swat, is that your crybaby? Volume?
What's it called?
Y'all ready in there?
Alan Stone,
Cool.
Naturally.
Hey everyone, my name is Alan Stone. I'm here with Maria Massa, Jason Holt, and Steve Watkins, and we're gonna play a song for you called Naturally. Enjoy.
Are not the daisies and her shape and size don't need advice, no. She paints up that face to make sure those blemishes hide. Coffee, cigarettes, calorie news around the neck. Don't it up with disrespect, disrespect. Disrespect, popping pills and posting pics, stressing on the wasting hips. Her body's right, the world is sick, world is sick, world is sick. From flower to flower, growing free. Oh, your petals, they look good to me. Maiden.
I hope you get the idea of what I'm doing there. So it's a lovely song. You know, Alan Stone, if you're watching, you know, I know I've got a massive audience, boys, so if Alan's out there watching, it's a good song, look, you know, it's a very good song. But I'll just walk you through my little setup here. This is going to be very similar to what I'm doing with Finn stuff. It's a hybrid mix, so I'm doing most of my processing in the summing stacks and then doing some in each of these. Although I'm doing it slightly differently to how I normally do things. So how I normally do things is like I have no plugins on my buses. So like in this bit, in these I tend to have nothing, right? But what I'm doing here is I've got basically like a tip I got from watching some Michael Brower. Michael Brower is a fucking amazing mixer, right? And he, instead of just leaving everything empty, he'll put a channel strip plugin. So Plugin Alliance make these channel strip plugins. I've got, you know, I pay for their mix and master bundle. I think well worth it, by the way, if you're planning on getting into mixing. Highly recommended. You get some weird compressors that you're not quite sure how to use, but you know, you learn them, they're fucking amazing, right? But I'm using these channel strip plugins on every single one, and even if I'm not touching them, right, just having it there, because of the way that the channel strip plugins from Brainworks, I think are the people that make it, or Lindell, sorry, but it's got a Brainworks piece of tech called TMT, and I can do this now, right? TMT basically emulates like the way that an analog thing sounds and how each one will be different. So each of the Lindell channel strips that I have here are very, very slightly harmonically different, and just having them on a thing will like just make it sound a little bit more like it's running through. I think the 80 series is a Neve. The Neve with the 1073 pre's. So, you know, good shit, if I do fucking say so. It's pretty banging. But having it run through these, right? And this is something, say if you're just like producing, and you're producing on your laptop or on your Mac Mini. Mac Minis are the fucking best. Buy a Mac Mini. Yeah, if you're producing just on your laptop or whatever with like a, you know, shit interface. Just put one of these on every single track that you're doing and just leave it. Don't do anything with it. Just put one on. And it'll just, you know what I mean? It'll just put a bit of this in your track. I sound like I'm trying to fucking sell you it. I'm not. It's just, it is. It does that. So I'm putting one of them on each. You know, doing a little bit like, bit of change in here, bit of change in there. But for the most part, doing nothing. And then, well, this is what the drums sound like. So there's a bit of a thing with the drums of this 60 chamber. There's just this drone of like white noise. It's just like this. And if I EQ it out, it fucks up everything else.
Need advice, no. She paints up that face to make sure
that's fine.
Blemishes hide.
Let me add some verb. I hope you can all hear this fine, and I'm not just like talking about how good this sounds and it's just like, you know? But hey, if it is, it may sound better than my actual mix. It'd sound better than Finn's. Right. So I'm doing something a bit interesting with oh no, that's a different fucking track. Yeah, so this track doesn't actually have any bass in it. It has a whirly bass, which is just like a fucking keyboard. And I've just got that in my keys bus. But with like a guitar bass, what I tend to do is I'll have it split into two. So it'll be the exact same signal. Is this Finn's shit? No, it isn't. I'm sorry. This is just like something I'm practicing on. The Finn stuff, I'll show you one Finn song because it'll be the one I'm mixing tomorrow, right? Show you one. I'll be nice. We will listen to. Actually, Ronnie, I'll put it up to you. And if anyone else is in the thing, would you prefer Moving On or Caught Up in the Middle? I can't. The second song doesn't have a definitive name, so I'm going to call it a bunch of different things, but it's Middle or Too Bad or Caught Up in the Middle, something like that. Not Moving On or Moving On. Caught Up in the Middle. You want Caught Up in the Middle, Max? Oh, that's the one Max is in. That's why. Oh, well, you know, since Paul's not here, we'll go for Caught Up in the Middle. Okay, well, Finn's called it Too Bad, so it might be too bad. But it's Caught Up in the Middle, god damn it. It's fucking Caught Up in the Middle. No, Ronnie's flirting with Max in the chat. No. You better watch out. Dan doesn't catch you doing that, Ronnie. You might be in the chat. Bloody hell. My chair's probably making fuck tons of noise. But that's the price you pay when you've got a sick fucking gamer chair. Dan's worse than Mark. Mark is... oof. To be fair, fierce competition between Dan and Mark. Fierce competition. Ugh. Whoa, mate. Oh, no, there's something on. Oh, fuck. No input. There we go. I can still hear myself through this project. Some things. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm going to have to open all of these. Ah, fuck. There's something in here. I can hear myself twice. You can hear that as well, can you? Input source collected. There it is. Ah, I'm verbed up now. Verbed up. Why? Right. This command A, just command fucking everything. Inputs, no inputs. There we are. That should be better. There we go. Fixed it. Here we go. This is Caught Up in the Middle by Finn fucking Wallace.
Caught up in the middle, too bad. I was counting on the things I didn't have. Caught up in the middle.
It may get slightly loud. I'm just gonna say that now.
For somebody that believes the words I say. As I let you go, the blindness leaves my eyes.
Yeah, this one's got drums. It's just that there aren't any. Finn decided to not have drums for the first verse and a bit, I think.
But I realize
if I remember correctly.
that I've been
there's drums right
for
there.
so long. Now I'm stuck asleep.
Don't worry, Max. We didn't get rid of you.
Every time I try, I end up on my own. Now I'm turning
Yeah, here we
to
are. Here he comes.
I don't wanna know. Caught up in the middle, too bad. I was counting on the things I didn't have. Caught up in the middle. Times, how many hours spent just trying to make you see? At the end of the day, we are not the same, no. You're the problem with me. Now I'm caught up in the middle. Every time I try, I end up on my own. Why did I even try? To know, caught up in the middle, too bad. I was counting on the things I didn't have. Caught up in the middle.
I gotta admit, those drums are fucking smash shit, Max.
For somebody that believes the words I say.
Oh, we're gonna get to the best bit, the Chris solo. drums sound very good, Max. That's what I was saying. They sound fucking smash shin by. Made me interrupt the Chris solo. I'll go back.
Caught up in the middle, too bad. I was counting on the things I didn't have. Oh wait, for somebody that believes the words I say. Caught up in the middle.
Caught Up in the Middle by Finn Wallace. A fucking smash, in my opinion, at least. Right? You know, we got the amazing bass parts, the amazing drum parts. Right? I'm not saying the drum parts. I'm not saying the bass parts are amazing just because I'm the one playing the bass. But I am.
Trying to make you see at the end of
Yeah, genuine, right? Ronnie, I agree with your fucking reaction. Look at this. These are the vocal stacks for the chorus, right? This motherfucker's actually made a pop song. A real fucking pop song. In college.
caught up in the middle.
That sounds fucking smashing. Sounds actually fucking amazing.
Caught up in the middle.
It's fucking brill.
Oh,
I get to mix this.
whoa.
Right, let's just get all of the vocals in.
Oh, caught up in the middle.
We get some isolated like vocals. Absolutely. Just go through here. Hang on, let me just. Oh my god. Right, that's our main vocals. That's a problem.
Too bad. I was counting on the things I didn't have. Caught up in the middle. But I'll wait for somebody that believes the words I say. As I let you go, the blindness leaves my eyes. I look around and I can see it, but I realize that I've been dreaming for so
Yeah, you can hear
long.
something going on in the
Now I'm
background of
stuck
that.
asleep.
That might have been me and Dan fucking around.
Whoa, whoa. Every time I try, I end up on my own.
Every time he tries.
Whoa, whoa. Now I'm turning to someone I don't wanna know. Caught up in the middle.
We'll get some drums in there as
Too
well.
bad. I was counting on the things I didn't
Oh,
have.
there's no. Oh, there
Caught
are.
up in the middle. I'll wait for somebody that believes the words I say. And how many times, how many hours spent just trying to make you see. At the end of the day, we are not the same, no.
Honestly, I know that it's like, you know, you have, he has all of this extra shit, but just listening to it, drums, bass, vocals, very pleasant. I'm not gonna lie.
You're the problem with me. Now I'm caught up in the middle.
And I gotta give it to you, Max. The drums sound amazing.
I end up on my own. Why did I even try?
Come on, that's slapping. Oh, man. I'm not going to do any mixing yet, because it's not like... Because I've been swearing a lot this stream. I've been doing other stuff, and my college evidence streams start tomorrow at 12:30. Fucking 12:30 p.m. Right? Be there or be fucking square. You fuckers. Or don't. I don't mind. But yeah, it'll be 12:30 tomorrow, and if that's too early and I miss it, I will be streaming from 2 p.m. But hopefully it'll be 12:30. And tomorrow we'll go through this. I'll start my mixing. We may also do a little bit of moving on. Because Moving On and Too Bad are our big tracks. We got Moving On, which is sort of... Moving On probably is the single, I'm sorry to say. But, you know, cause I prefer Too Bad. But Moving On definitely has a better hook to it. And, you know, Max drumming. But Moving On has Paul drumming. So, you know, two equally fucking mental drummers. And then we have Spacewalk, which is like a nice little acoustic piece. 2 tracks, right? 2 tracks. Not guitar and vocals like you'd expect. We have vocals and guitar close, and vocals and guitar 3 meters away in the corridor outside of the studio that we recorded it in, right? And you can hear people like walking past and shit. So it's a cool track, but it'll be weird to mix. And then we've got 2 little instrumental boys that are like secondary to the 2 big ones. Basically, the 2 big ones I'm going to focus on. And then when I get tired towards the end of the day and doing all that stuff, I'll mix the other ones. I'll just sort of like clean them up and do all that shit, right? But nah, we have got a fucking while ahead of us just getting this right. Because just look at these stacks, man. And then there's the keyboard buses. Couple fucking keyboards in here. He likes his keyboards, he does.
How many hours spent just trying to make you see? At the end of the day, we are.
Yeah, so that's... that is Too Bad. I love the track. Genuinely, I love the track. I think it's great. Man. Well, unless you've got any questions about the track or about my stream schedule or whatever, it'll be, you know, like the Twitch, when are they streaming thing, it'll be updated once I'm done streaming now, and it'll be updated to when I'm actually streaming. So hopefully you'll get the notifications and, you know, you'll know that I'm live if you want to watch. And yeah, I send most of you fucking messages anyway. But no, unless any of you got questions or anything, I think I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go sit in this room in the dark and play about with Omnisphere on my big speakers and get ready for tomorrow, pretty much. What pedals/patch am I using for the distorted bass? Ronnie, that's a good question. Let's have a look. Ah, okay. You'll actually be interested in this. So this is Finn's doing. This is because he's a producer. But luckily we own the same plugins. So we're using something called Thermal. looks a bit like a tit, but yeah, this is thermal. So we're hitting it with compression because you'll see on a lot of bass amps or on bass pedals you get a little compressor because you just want to compress bass a little bit because it's not really meant to be that dynamic of an instrument unless it's being played solo, and that's not allowed. But then we're just hitting it with a bit of thermal just to grit it up a little bit, grit it up white with the sauce. Then we've got the chorus bass, so we're using some slightly different like patches throughout the song. Which is actually panning. Okay. I mean, I like it, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work for like working in the bass, but that's my problem to figure out. So you'll get to watch me have to figure that one out. Then this one we've got same thing with 808 Dirt Punch. This is RC20. All of you budding fucking producers, Calum, Ronnie, Max, possibly. Actually, Max produces songs. I know you've made lo-fi and stuff before, but you'll want this. All of you, you want this. I gone for a Tame Impala kind of feel. Kind of, yeah. I think that's what he wanted. Because it was like... I know Moving On has a more Tame Impala kind of feel. Yeah. That sort of like distorted, like behind everything kind of feel. I really like it. I think it slaps. Like it's got that like dig in, and it was recorded on. If any of you are wondering, I'll grab it now. It was recorded into my interface, or it might have actually been through the API desk that we have in college. I can't remember. It was recorded into one of them, basically the same thing, like. And then it was recorded on this bass, which is a Squire P bass, vintage 50s style model. So it's a bit of a weird bass. Ronnie, I know you've played this before. I know you quite like it. So instead of it being like a standard like P bass pickup, you've got the two little splits and like the P bass pickguard. It's very iconic looking bass. This one's a bit fucking weird. It's got this single coil, like an actual guitar style single coil. It's got this weird ass pickguard. Like it kind of makes sense, but it does like it. There should be more pickguard here, but whatever. And it's got this, which is you'd expect to be like something you'd put your hand on so you can slap with, but I would really you'd want to be like this side. What this does is you anchor your hand to it so you can go. Because back in the 50s, they didn't know how people were going to play electric bass, so they decided to do that, and it didn't catch on. But they put it on this, just in case. But yeah, for a Squire, this is I love this bass. But yeah, that's what we recorded it with. We did it with thermal and that stuff, and then just like some compressors. I'm going to replace those compressors with Abbey Road RS124, which is the compressor they use for Paul McCartney's bass on all of the Beatles albums. I've got a Waves version of it that is fucking amazing for bass. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's slapping. But that is all in in due time. Tomorrow, to be precise. So yeah, if anyone else has any questions, feel free to ask them now. Otherwise, I'm going to turn the stream off. Just turn it off. Won't even say goodbye, I'll just go away. Oh! Also, before I go, this is what the guitar solo was recorded into. I can show you the guitar solo signal chain right now, actually, because I'm interested myself to make sure that I know what I was doing. So the guitar solo was played by the lovely Chris of Private Party, aka the best member. I'm not biased. So he was what was he doing? We just sort of sat him down, right, in the studio, because we'd, asked him, hey, can you come over, record some solos for us? Because I was a part of the production of this. I just sort of sat about for 2 months while this EP was getting made, and I had this on me, which is my PRS Custom 24 Paul model with the Floyd Rose. The Floyd Rose is blocked off. I've filled the back up with DS games because I found out the hard way I don't like Floyd Roses, but it's red, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I've got this PRS, right? And we slapped it onto a neck pickup, which are the PRS metal neck pickups, I think. And then Chris just went fucking ham, man. We went through a bunch of plugins. I'm a big proponent of these plugins, right? The Archetype Gojira, Tim Henson, Archetype Gnarly, anything Neural DSP make, pretty much, right, is going to be a good guitar sound. I was a guitarist primarily for a few too many years. Can we get a isolated guitar solo? Yes, you can, Ronnie. Yes, you can. But yeah, I'm using the Blue Angel Gnarly lead sound, and it sounds a bit like this. And then we go to the other one, which is weirdly comped. We may try a different take for that one, I think, because if I remember correctly, it was sort of like, that one does have some things. Was this recorded on the PRs? Yes, it was! It was recorded on this bad boy. Actual Fire. Well, you would say that, wouldn't you, Finn? Biased motherfucker. You can't go wrong with a Chris solo, right? Go see Private Party live, because that man will be there. You'll know which one he is. He's the tall one. Bunkhouse, April 24th. Yes? It was take 5 or 6 for the best outro, according to Finn. See? Look, I assume take 5, because it's take 5 or take 8. Yes, Private Party Live, 24th. Bunkhouse. I don't make any money off of it, but I like the band, so go watch them. Until Ronnie fucks up and then I become the bassist. I become the Private Party bassist. I'll deck you first, cunt. Bit of Chris. know where you live too, Ronnie. Yes, that is Ronnie. But let's not go around telling people our addresses on Twitch. I do know where you live. I know exactly where you live. But I'm not going to say. Or at least I'm pretty sure I know where you live. Do it, pussy. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. See, Finn, we've got a burgeoning community of most of Private Party and some randos sometimes. But I haven't streamed in like a month, so Twitch isn't exactly pushing me, guys. But yeah, if there's fucking anything else any of you want to know about the tracks, speak now or forever hold your peace, because I want to go to bed and not just sit and play more Omnisphere patches by myself. That's definitely what I'm going to do. I will reiterate before I go though. Came in a box. Came in a fucking box. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Yeah, so stream schedule 12 p.m. or 12:30 p.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow till Friday, hopefully. You'll catch me live for like 4 or 5 hours every day. I'll be streaming, mixing Finn Wallace, the EP, the fucking amazing shit. Yeah, some of it. And hopefully you'll get, some insight in how to mix. Hopefully if I'm doing it right. I might be doing it wrong. But yeah, I'm going to be here a lot for a while now. So, you'll be able to catch me. But apart from that, I'm done, boys. I'm fucking done. Oh, bloody hell. Look forward to the streams. You fucking bet, because it's going to be your shit, boy. It'll be your shit. Oof. Yeah, I'm done. Cheers, everyone who tuned in. I'll see you if you're around tomorrow. And if you're not, I'll fucking deck you. I'll deck you, cunt. I'll deck you all. But yeah. You can catch the VODs of all of these streams on youtube.com/Dewi Jones Mixing or whatever the fuck it's called. I'll link it tomorrow when I know what it is, but you'll catch all the VODs for these streams permanently up on that YouTube channel now, so you don't have to worry about it disappearing. But cheers everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.